Hi! Vinyl silk emulsion has been a popular choice in people's homes for many years now, and one of the main reasons for this is because it's got good resistance to moisture and steam, which makes it a very good choice for areas like kitchens and bathrooms. Also, a lot of people like it because they just like that shiny surface that it does give to your walls and perhaps ceilings as well. The only problem is that in the future, if you decide that you want to change your decoration and apply a matte finish over the top, that's when problems can occur. Because what can happen is when you apply your matte emulsion over the vinyl silk, because the silk and the matte have different tensile strengths, cracking can appear on the surface like this, which isn't very good at all. But the good news is there's a couple of things we can do to prevent the cracking from occurring. The first thing we can do is to abrade the surface with a good quality abrasive to break down, to give better adhesion for the matte emulsion going on the top. But what you wouldn't want to do is to rub down all the walls in a room just with a little piece of abrasive like this, because that would be very time consuming, and I think we'd all get quickly fed up doing that. However, there are a couple of tools we can use to make this process a lot easier. The first thing we can use is one of these, and it's called a hand sander, and they cost between sort of £6 and £8, and they've got these little wing nuts and clamps that hold the abrasive in place, and obviously they've got the handle which makes it a lot more comfortable for rubbing down larger surfaces. And if you've got very tall rooms where you're looking at decorating a hall, stairs and landing, you can also purchase these things called a pole sander. So let's take it out of the package, you better see it more clearly. So it looks like this. So it looks very similar to the other hand sander, but it's got this attachment on the top here. So what we can do is you can run out to the garage or the shed and get your roller pole, and that just screws into there like this. So then you can use that, also you can adjust the height of it for much taller walls and ceilings, and use that for rubbing your walls down. So that's something you might want to consider getting. They're used extensively in the trade by painters and decorators on large and tall surfaces. That was the pole sander. So, I'm going to rub down part of this wall here, and the abrasive I'm going to be using, you can see, is a 120 grade aluminium oxide paper. So I've already put some on the hand sander here, so I'm just going to pop my mask on. Okay, so I'm going to give it a rub. I'm going to rub down half this wall with the hand sander. So you can see how quickly and easily that was to do that using the old hand sander. So I'm just going to dust it off now using my dusting brush. And that surface, the whole shiny surface is now gone, and it feels a lot rougher now, ready to receive the matte emulsion over the surface. So that's one thing you could consider doing on the walls of your home with the vinyl silk. The other thing we can do, which is probably the best choice really, is to coat the walls with a coat of this product here called Zinsser Bulls Eye 123. And what it does is it seals the wall and gives a much better surface for the matte emulsion to go over. And I've used this on many times over vinyl silk, and it is a very good choice. You get this in most DIY stores, And it doesn't have to be a big tin like this as well. You can get it in 1 litre, 2.5 litre and 5 litre tins. I've already put some into my paint kettle here, and I'm going to apply it to the wall area using a 3-inch synthetic brush. You could use one slightly bigger if you want as well. So the 1, 2, 3 going on the wall now. This is a water-based product, by the way, and it dries very quickly, so you can recoat it after 1 hour, which is pretty quick. And it goes on really nice, this particular product. It really spreads out lovely. You can also use a roller if you like, and if you're going to do that, I'll just use a medium pile roller sleeve. It's got very low odour as well, this stuff, which I quite like, so it doesn't really give off any smell. You see how easy it is to apply and to lay off. So I'm going to carry on just painting this wall, and I'll be back in a minute. Good, so that's the old Zinsser Bulls Eye 1, 2, 3 applied to the wall surface. The other good thing about this is you do not need to rub the walls down first, like I did on this part of the wall, so you can just apply it directly over the vinyl silk. So it does make the process a lot simpler. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let that dry, and then when it is, I'm going to apply 2 coats of matte emulsion over the whole surface. Then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Okay, that's the wall all painted now. I've given it 2 coats of the matte emulsion over the whole wall surface. Now if we remember, that was the side that I rubbed down with the 120 abrasive on the hand sander. Then this side of the wall was the side of the wall I gave the coat, 1 coat of the Bulls Eye 1, 2, 3 primer. And both sides seem to have worked really well. So fortunately, no signs of the cracking on the wall surface. Hopefully it will look good for years to come. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you have, why not subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all my latest videos.